China's got the resources and money and all that stuff and everything. You heard that thing lately and all that where Obama had this secret deal with the premier of China and all that stuff and everything that could affect our financial thing.
Of course.
That's no joke. They let that out. They let that information out and everything. They're spilling the guts now. They're letting the truth out. That way, it's not shocking when all this shit happens and everything. But see that. The thing has been so desensitized in all the people in the movies and in the television and everything, to where when it happens, people aren't going to be that shocked. They're not. They're going to be stunned, and
go along with it.
Well, it's going to go happen in a way where there's no panic, real panic, to where they won't. It's like if I pull a gun out and point it at you, you got about 2 seconds. When I pull that trigger and everything, it's over with, right?
Right.
And there's not much you can do right away. You know what's going to happen when I pull that trigger, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the minute I pull it, it's over with. So turn the scenario around. Now you see me coming down the road and everything, and I got a gun down by my side and all, well, and I'm about 100 feet away from you. You got time now.
Right.
You got time to think, well, what am I going to do? How can I get away from that gun? He's got the gun, right? Well, I'll just pull mine out and shoot him, right?
You're talking about warning people.
Yeah. And they've got it so close now and everything that when it happens and everything, people are not going to have time to react. They're not going to have time to react. And even if I come out with this information and people put it together, they got to make a snap decision what I'm going to do. Now, don't hesitate. Don't mess around and all. You got to make a decision right now and everything. You got to start preparing. Glenn Beck has been warning people about what to do. He's got his underground storm shelter, whatever you want to call it, and everything, and supplies and getting supplies, and he's telling people all the time. He knows what's going on.
And Alex Jones.
Yes, because Alex Jones been kind of piecing it together. He knows a little bit, and I've listened to him and all, and listened to him. I think he pretty much knows, without me telling him what I know, pretty much knows what's going to happen.
Well, he can't say everything on air.
No, because they come after him.
But he's talked to plenty of ex-military people. I'm sure they've given him information off the record that he can't.
You ever seen that video of him confronting the FBI during the Waco thing?
Yes.
You see that?
Yes.
He was in danger then.
Oh, he's in danger every day.
Did you notice and all that when he was confronting that FBI agent, the FBI agent just laughed at him and didn't say nothing?
Because he's on a power trip.
Well, he knows
that he can get away with it.
He knows he can get away with it. It's just like Obama spending all this money and everything and coming out on spending $4 billion on Cylinder and everything and all that. And he just, when they're asking him about, hey, why don't you explain why he did that? He just, he don't care because he's not the one doing it.
He's an agent.
He's just a puppet. He got elected and to be put in that position because at the time, to make it this real quick, every president and all that since Eisenhower has been elected to be put in that position as president. Mm-hmm. And they're picked to satisfy the majority of the people that want who they want in there. They're picked, and then they're put in the position, and then they're told, and they're briefed and everything, and then they're just there as a puppet.
Right.
And everything. And, yeah, it looks like the people elected him. But because the majority picked him, and everybody's happy. Oh, we got who we wanted in there and everything. But once they're up there in Washington, they follow exactly what they're told to do. And I'll give you an example and all that. When Carter was in there, he actually filed a report saying he saw a UFO down there in Georgia with a bunch of people and everything.
Yeah,
right?
I've seen that.
And he said, when I become president, and I'll tell you another president said this too, said, when I get in there, I'm going to get to the bottom of this, and I'm going to find out what the hell it is with these UFOs and stuff like that, right?
That's where he hit the ball.
And when he got in there, everybody's saying, what'd you find out? Tell us. Sending him letters. Tell us about the UFOs. Tell us about this. Tell us about that. He didn't say nothing. He shut up and he wouldn't say anything. And when he got out of there, they asked him and interviewed him and tried to get him in a book signing. They tried to get him to say, hey, can you tell us more about that UFO and stuff like that, or what you found out? Why didn't you? They sent thousands of letters, organizations trying to get him to tell the truth about Roswell, right? And he wouldn't come out with nothing.
Mm-hmm.
They did it with Clinton.
That's right.
Clinton. And the only thing Clinton did was give you a hint of there's something sinister going on when he made a speech and all, and he told this little kid that had wrote to him in this, he told this, I forget, it was in Europe or something, he was doing a speech in public. And he said little Tommy or something like that, I forget what his name was, wrote to me and asked if they were hiding alien craft in Area 51 and stuff like that and everything. And he said, if they did, and if they are, they won't tell me about it. Remember that being on there? Did you ever hear that? He come out and he said, if they do, they didn't tell me about it. No, and I don't.
That's right up in your face.
It's telling you the truth. Clinton was actually telling you the truth and all that. But Carter was scared.
Yeah.
Because basically, Carter was in there just before I went in the Army.